Hello, everyone. Today is Monday, and we are going to start this week logging the weather. So, what you're first going to do in science is you are going to watch this content connections video. It's going to be in STEM scopes, so if you need help logging into STEM scopes, I have posted the screencast about logging into STEM scopes from Rapid Identity. Make sure that you don't just watch the video, but you also answer the questions that come after the video. After that, you're going to do your first day of logging the weather. So it says this week you will be challenged with logging the daily weather. And it says please watch the screencast video below, and that's what I'm doing right now. So these two links are going to be very important. This is where you're going to actually get your weather data, and this is where you're going to input that data in for the week. Now, you're going to use the same spreadsheet all week to log your data, so that way you're able to see kind of any patterns that we may see in the month of January. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what the spreadsheet looks like first. So you're going to click on that weather data spreadsheet, and you're going to have to make a copy. So you click make a copy, and it'll say copy of weather log, and it'll have January 11th through the 15th. So what you're probably going to want to do is erase that copy of and just make it say weather log, and then put your name. All right, so this is now going to be in your Google Drive. Just from making a copy, it's already in your Google Drive. As you can see, we are going to be putting the date, the time that you're taking the weather, because weather can be different all throughout the day. The cloud coverage, so is it cloudy, partly cloudy, sunny, raining? Is it snowing? You know, maybe we get lucky and it'll snow. You're going to write the wind speed, the wind direction, and precipitation. So, I'm going to go back to the Canvas page. And this is where you're going to get the information. So you're going to click weather data. And that's going to pull up weatherunderground.com. And this is where I get my weather information from. They always have like little ads up here, and if it bothers you, just press the little X button. If it doesn't automatically pop up Arlington, Texas, which it should, if it doesn't do that though, up here, just search location, Arlington, Texas, and you're going to be able to click right there on that blue link, Arlington, Texas. However, ours is already set on Arlington, Texas, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. So I'm going to go back to the spreadsheet. Oops. Oh yes, we should have humidity. So I haven't saved this yet. So when you get yours, it is going to have a column for humidity, okay? Sorry. Today is, I'm just doing it, I'm showing you an example. So you are not going to copy this on your weather log. So today is January. So the month is 1 because January is the first month of the year. It's January 7th and it's 2021. The time that I'm recording this is 8:37 p.m. And let's look at our cloud coverage. So I'm going to go back to my Weather Underground. And right here is where I'm going to find that cloud coverage. It'll have an icon, and then it'll also have a description of what that means. So cloudy is what it's like outside right now. So I'm going to make sure I go back here and I type in cloudy. The wind speed, that is how fast the wind is blowing. And that is going to be right here in the center. So it is blowing at 1 mile per hour. The gust means you know when you're standing outside and it may be just kind of windy and then all of a sudden this big force of wind comes through the air? That's a wind gust. Now, we're not putting down the wind gust. We're just going to put down the wind speed. So 1 mile per hour, all of this is always going to be miles per hour. So 1 mile per hour. And the wind direction, so north, south, east, or west, pointing to the north. And that N means north. So if I were to get a letter over here that says E, that would be east. Down here, south, to the side, west. Y'all, I just noticed that we didn't even put temperature on here. So you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm not going to redo this video all over again. I'm going to file, no, you know what? I'm going to insert a column to the left, and we're going to put the temperature right here. Oh, it's so silly of me. Obviously, we want to log the temperature. That's the biggest part of a weather log. So the north direction is where the wind direction is pointing. All right, temperature. Let's go back and look at the temperature. It is 45 degrees outside right now, and it does feel like 45 degrees. And that makes sense because when our wind is not at a high speed, it's not going to make it feel any colder outside. When the wind is at a really high speed, a lot of times we're going to see that that the temperature is going to be a lot lower. So 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see where my weather log is. 45 degrees. We want to make sure and put that capital F for Fahrenheit. There is no degree. There may be a degree saying maybe there's a degree icon, but if you want to look for that, you can. I'm just going to go ahead and type out degrees. All right, precipitation means has it rained at all today? Remember that rain gauge tool is how we measure how much rain has fallen. I don't think it's rained today, but I want to make sure. So what I do is I scroll down here, and I'm going to find that in additional conditions. And the rainfall right here says 0 inches. So remember, precipitation could be snow, could be rain, could be hail, could be sleet. Right now I don't have any rain or snow, so that precipitation is going to be 0 inches. And the last thing we're going to record is the humidity. So the humidity is going to be under the additional conditions. The humidity is about 71%, so it feels pretty humid outside, but not unbearable since it is pretty cold. So I'm going to put 70%, and that percent you just put shift and you click 5, and that'll give you the percentage sign. If you want to go ahead and explore on Weather Underground, it is pretty cool. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. It'll tell you what it's going to be like tonight. So we do have a 7% chance of precipitation. Tomorrow, it's going to be around 50 degrees as the high. Tomorrow night it'll get down to 32. Oh, look, this is new. So coronavirus cases is now on the weather log. Oh, here's another place you can find the precipitation. So again, 0%. Dry conditions. Pollen, that is a lot of people are allergic to pollen, and there's none recorded today, so that's good news for our allergy sufferers. Air quality, good. A lot of times in the summer you may see this not so great because of how hot it gets and the pollution in the air. And then here's our UV index. Down here you can see maybe the length that the light was for the day. You can check out the moons and just some cool things if you're into weather and stuff like that. If not, then just log what you need to log. And when I come back to my weather log, I shouldn't have to do anything, okay? It automatically saves. Look, it says last edit was 2 minutes ago, and it right here says save to drive. So I wanted to go ahead and show you how that saves. So I'm going to actually log out of that. Because when you come back tomorrow to log, you want to make sure that you're logging under, the date that you previously logged. You don't want to start a new spreadsheet for every day. Sorry, this home computer is a little bit slower. So here we go. You're going to log into your Google Drive. You know how to do that from Rapid Identity, right? Go to Rapid Identity, down to your Google Drive. You can actually click Sheets, but if you guys don't have an icon that says Sheets, you can click Drive, and it should be one of the first things in your Google Drive. Let's see if mine will cooperate. Yep, and there it is. So there's the one I made for you guys, and then here's the one I saved for myself as a copy. So when I come in tomorrow, if I was a student, I would click on this. It'll pop that up, and I hopefully it has saved my information. Why didn't it save? Oh, you guys, I didn't write on that. Remember, I was like, oh, I need another one. So this is the one that's saved. There we go. I was about to be like, what? Okay, so this is there from, let's say, yesterday, right? If I was in school. So then here's the second day that I would log my information. All right, of course, if you have any questions at all, my watch just went off. If you guys have a question about how to save your Google Sheets or how to make a copy or what is on the Weather Underground, you know that you can always raise your hand if you're an in-person student or send me a message if you are a virtual student. All right, thanks for listening.